David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out. Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
They're already here. Where are they?
So, which one looks the hardest to chew?
Strider 1, whistle away.
Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. Hey there, General Clemens. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
It's launched.
Jockey base, taking damage from airstrike. Clear out the port immediately! We're sitting duck!
Strider 1, target acquired. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! Leaving the port. They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Absolutely, online ships are a pain.
If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
General quarters! General quarters!
Strider 1, bombs away.
What's the anti-air weaponry?
Strider 1, target destroyed.
One-sided! Missile. Not a drill, I repeat, not a drill!
Target's destruction confirmed.
There's nowhere to run inside the bag!
Strider 1, missile away.
If we can get him clear, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Vermonti.
Okay. Not that many. Come on, I dare you. I'll spot you right out of the sky.
Port's packed to the brim.
Take out the ones huddled together.
Counterattack now!
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 2.
That's fine by me.
Why did it take so much damage? Drop a bomb blind and hit something. Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay. All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Our helicopters are all gone. Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. It's mostly the work of 3 strikes. We suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized!
Retreat is not an option. We can't give the boss and the rest of the conservatives any footing. We can't see your white flags from up here, you know.
Good. Cruiser Ares has been sunk.
Trigger's turned the shipyard into a scrapyard.
I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually.
Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. They'd reject my report if it weren't. More vehicles crippled and 1 damaged in Eatable platoon. They're white. Let's go help the fighters. Used to flying like Trigger.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Keep bringing them down.
Going for another attack run.
They're after you, Strider 1. This is Sector 04. requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Lucia has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
We can take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
With this size fleet, we're headed to Farbanti. Lucia would have a tough fight.
Be the 3 of us. You ready, Count to trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's going to leave the port.
Trigger, don't push your luck on the damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
How many ships in port are still operational? Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate. Just shoot! It'll at least keep them at bay, even if we don't hit them.
You've been directly hit by a missile. Charter 1, bombs away. You're almost out of special weaponry.
Have you finished reloading yet? Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Enemy's got a lock.
Charter 1, bombs away.
Lock time.
Attack hit on Aegis vessel Keto. Ship destroyed.
You got a good game, Hunter.
Can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one.
Target is in range of guns.
Target's been wiped out.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is...
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
My time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air.
The Russian senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Pneumonia! The order is to abandon ship! We're taking out a radar and FBI! We have no way of firing back!
Fox 2! Target hit.
Missile in the air. Evade. Strider 1.
Lost control! Returning to base! What about you? You always have aircraft trouble. No joke! I have lost control! Fire manually!
Strider 4. Fox 2.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Four fighters incoming at super low altitude from bearing 015. Kappa reports that 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Computer has done it. Ask squadron. Detail squadrons clear to engage. You've already bought us time. Don't waste it.
Strider 1, target acquired.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Target destroyed. Missile away. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Those are birds. Be gone!
Strider 1. Enemy has a lock.
Missile launched.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1 is
B-31's not firing any missiles.
They must have scrambled without changing weaponry.
Unable to fire missiles. I know how that feels, but that's no reason to go easy on you.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Let's do this. Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather,
Missile launched. Bandit down.
This must be that 3 strikes guy Rudy's squadron was talking about. I'm on his back.
Warning. Incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Step back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Good. We produced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. Your aircraft destroyed the entire force? You must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say. Hostile missile up. Enemy dodged. Continuing attack.
Target is in range of guns.
Locked on bandit. Don't you sneak up.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. The shell exploded. It's off the grid. Missile is closing. Strider 1, break! Enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy's got a lock.
2 minutes remaining. Missile launched.
Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis Vessel Colossus won't be much of a threat. Imagine.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, Fox 2. Projectile guidance terminated.
Missile, evading! In position behind bandit. 1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Missile launched.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
You sound downright ecstatic.
All right, Trigger, let's go get him. That bandit is still on your back. Package X already waiting. Also, three strikes in the sky is a sign of a enemy has a lock. 3 strikes. He lacks the drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. PC command to get officer. Get down.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. A risen senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Railgun shell lost its target. Missile did not connect.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. The
completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engaged to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
That's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding.
Goddamn idiot.
Call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, Wuss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who are you calling a wuss?
Well, you heard us, 3 strikes. We're here to take you down.
The bats seem to enhance their ECM capabilities.
Righto. We're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Don't think you're so mighty, 3 strikes.
Strider 1, missile away.
Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this, 3 strikes!
Only 1 left. We run them down together. Death blow will be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Missile away. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit.
Projectile exploded. It's gone.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You psycho. Way to go, Trigger.
You'll pay for this, 3 strikes!
He's definitely lost his mind.
There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
How dare you!
Launched.
Trigger, missile inbound.
Shoot with one and only! What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes too. We really tried.
Strider 1 has splashed a drone. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this.
It's launched. Target hit. Target hit.
Don't let it get to you.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! Just as I imagined. What we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right.
Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this...
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.